Hi groomers, how are you? If you don't know who I am, I'm Jenny Daly, the groomers consultant, and you know, I've had tons and tons of reports from some groomers who have bought my nozzles or my pump setup or anything like that. I've had some reports from some of you guys that you're actually able to demat some dogs. Now, I never claimed that this could fully demat a dog, but you know what? I had to try it for myself. So from asking a lot of you guys, how are you guys doing it, that were using it, you guys reported back. Some of you guys use the secret weapon. You put that in your conditioner and stuff like the very last wash, and you kind of just go through and just like you would methodically go through de-shedding a dog. You guys are kind of dematting the dog. Now, some reports have said that they don't get like the really tight ones, but you know, you have these dogs, owners like to wash their dogs at home, they towel dry it, and then they get those kind of friction knots, or they come in and they're just really tangled, or you can tell that they've been washed in between the times that you've been there, but they're not horrendously matted. But at the same time, that's a lot of extra work to try to sit and brush that all out, and a lot of times we just kind of choose the easier option to shave it down. If you're not that type of person, then you're going to probably spend the time trying to demat that dog for that client. But like I said, some of you use the secret weapon in the bath when you do the last wash, or some of you guys are just lathering it with conditioner, really thick, heavy conditioner, a solution. iGroom, apparently it doesn't matter what kind of conditioner that you're using, okay? That's not the thing. But I had to try it for myself. I have one of my VIP clients that comes in every 4 weeks for her maintenance bath, and then I tidy her up in between times. But she's probably went about 6 weeks this time because of school holidays and how vacations with Christmas and stuff landed, and when I came back to work. So she went 6 weeks. And, you know, I can show you her. She's in the bath. This is my last wash, okay? You guys know that I'm not normally a conditioner person, but you know what? In this situation, if I don't have to sit and brush her out, I'm going to be happy. Now, I've done one side of her, and I'm actually pretty shocked and surprised with how it worked. There still will be some mats, but the main body of her, I'm not going to have to worry, and I can usually just shave out the armpits, behind the ears, the neck, and I can take certain areas short, and I don't have to worry about trying to do the whole entire dog. Now, I say use this with judgment in the sense that, you know, this isn't going to work on a fully pelted, matted dog. This is going to work in some situations, not all, but I want to show you guys the results because, you know what, that's probably maybe another thing that you guys might want to get the sets, and or the pump, or whatever the choice may be. So I do have an online store that you guys can go to, but I'm going to turn the camera down to Miss Lucy. You've seen her in a few of my other videos. So I've done this side already. Now she does have conditioner in her, but can you see this is like that spider webby matting that she has. She's got quite a bit of it up here around her neck, and this is just not always the easiest thing to get rid of, but as you can see how this hair is laying nice and flat and smooth, I've actually managed to force a lot of those out. I can't say as to what's in the bathtub or in the water, but like right here, I haven't done this bit. This still has a lot of conditioner in it. Okay, I literally just lathered her with the conditioner. But just to show you guys, you can kind of see that little mat. So you can see I got that pretty much rinsed out. Now she still has some matting, I can tell right here, and she probably will still have some right in here and down on her legs, just because that is a hard place to kind of even de-shed. But my goodness, you can get all that big main bit, and all you have to do is worry about these little bitty small bits. The dogs are more likely to tolerate that. So let me just go ahead and do this other side for you, so you guys will be able to see it better. So I'm not trying to deshed her because she's not that type of dog. She's a Shih Tzu Maltese. But this is helping, and I can actually see it, helping detangle a lot of this hair in a way that I don't have to sit and brush a whole lot of it out. I won't have so much to do. So after I kind of rinse all this conditioner off, it's going to actually be still in her coat. I can make the judgment whether I leave it in or I simply wash it out. And if you ever get to where it splashes a lot, you can just put your hand over it. It's pretty much all I do. Still have to kind of get a little bit of matting right here. So, as you can see, I mean, it doesn't remove all the mats, and that's not what I was even intending for it to do. If anything, it's making it a whole lot easier and actually untangling some of those little more spiderwebby mats, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, if there's a big lock, dreadlock, it's not going to do anything for that. But just playing around with it for this first time, attempting to do this, because like I said, I've had so many of you guys rant and raving saying this is the best thing ever, makes my grooming so much faster, so much easier. Some of you, like I said, some of you guys are reporting that you're even dematting some dogs, and that's great news. Because, you know, I always have been able to demat the butt half of like the Border Collies and the Australian Shepherds with this, but never have I really offered to try this on a Shih Tzu Maltese kind of dog. And you know what? I kind of might start using this on all the dogs like this, just to see if I can remove anything, because you know what? It's not going to hurt anything. As you saw, she just sat there. Didn't move, it doesn't hurt. It's actually more of a little massage than anything. But I thought you guys might want to know, and you know what? If you guys are interested in buying the nozzles, you can always just go to the Groomers Consultant page, and right there you can click right on the online store and purchase yours. So I do need to tell you guys that if you guys are using them on a hydro bath and you do not have a adjuster, okay, you guys are going to want an adjuster. Some of you guys have also come back and said that you're not having any luck, it's splashing all over the place, because there is such thing as too much pressure, okay? You just want to make this come out so it's a nice clean stream about yay far, and then you can go right for it, because you want to keep this up against the skin when you're doing it. You don't want to hold it back here. You want that nice clean stream part of the water coming out, and that's kind of the little secret. And always aim behind and underneath the undercoat when you're doing it to help flush it up and out. So hey guys, so I have fully dried Miss Lucy. Now I only took a comb to a very small section of her back because I wanted to roughly see what how easy my comb was going to go through right off the bat. Now I just dried her. I did not fluff dry her. I did not do anything. So as you can see, to be able to she's very fluffy. And I only took my comb to this section right here. Now, when I say it's not going to fully demat everything, you can probably still see some of that hair up against my black smock. But that's just running a comb. She does still have some mats down here on her legs, but a clean dog is going to demat easier if you're going to decide to demat. Because a lot of times when you're blow drying, the hair is just going to simply separate and come apart because the dirt and the oil and grease is like the glue for those mats. But I mean, other than this little section right here in her neck area, okay, right where those callets are, I'm going to end up shaving that short anyway, so I'm not panicked over that area. Because I'm going to tailor this dog down so that she's going to make it another month before her parents arrive back, because they don't want me to cut her, but that's why she comes in so often anyways. But, I mean, there's a few little knots here that are a little bit bigger that did not exactly detangle, okay? I guess I can't say we demat it, we detangled the dog in the bathtub, which is still a heck of a lot better than what it was. So, I just wanted to show you guys the after as to what it is. It's going to be a whole lot easier to simply brush, because her legs are always hard and matted and everything like that. And as you can see, a little bit, that little bit of effort, and I can brush some of this out. And what that she won't let me brush out, I'm simply just going to shave, and it mostly is going to be in all those private areas, maybe the armpits, this bit of the neck. I'm not going to worry or panic too much over it. So just thought you guys might want to know that, again, it could be a lifesaver for some of you. Alright guys, thanks.